كرة القدم حياتي.
I cannot imagine me without football.
Football means the world to me.
كرة القدم حياة.
Uma lição de vida.
It's a part of me. كرة القدم هي الحياة.
Football, it's my life.
Pour moi, c'est une passion.
Para mí es todo.
Football means all of me.
Le fútbol es ma vie quand même.
Es mi vida.
È la vita.
It's like food to me.
Football, it's passion for me.
صراحة لي كرة القدم هي كل شيء في حياتي.
Football para mí é tudo. Football means everything to me, means the world. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
É a profissão que eu escolhi e que eu quero levar para minha vida.
بالنسبة لي الحياة هي الدم اللي كيسري في الأعراق ديالي.
The big names like Bayern, Real Madrid.
Roma, Paris.
Io mi aspetto che siano di un grandissimo livello.
Every game is special.
So the shot's on, oh, what a goal!
È sicuramente una esperienza molto positiva confrontarsi con giocatori e con squadre molto forti.
Pues la verdad que una experiencia inolvidable, ¿no? Muy única. Yo creo que al final es un torneo muy grande con unos equipos muy buenos y en la que hay que competir cada partido como si fuera el único, el último.
Ao nível de futebol jovem, não conheço outro torneio melhor que este.
دورة عالمية تعلمنا باش نتعلموا منها برشا خبرة برشا ايكيبات كبيرة حتى والترجي زاد اسم كبير معها.
En imaginant Qatar 2002, peut-être qu'il va y en avoir beaucoup de joueurs qui sont dans le tournoi, dans cette compétition.
One thing that I've noticed in the 6 years is how it's developed to be, without doubt, the most important international football club tournament for the whole world at this age group.
Eleven teams made the journey to Qatar to compete in the 2017 Alkass International Cup. The teams came from some of the biggest football clubs in the world, including Real Madrid, PSV Eindhoven and Paris Saint-Germain. The participation at the most important under-17 club tournament in the world is only the beginning of a long journey for some of the young footballers who will become the most recognisable and successful sportsmen on the planet. Each team and every individual is completely focused on winning. Within 48 hours of arriving, the competition gets underway. Football legend David Trezeguet kicked off the tournament. PSV Eindhoven faced Raja Casablanca of Morocco in the opening match. It really set the tone. 5-goal thriller with penalties which went the way of the Dutch giants.
the last seconds, one of our players will stop the penalty. So it was a very strange game.
Red Bull Salzburg were back at the tournament for the second time. For them, it all started against near neighbours Bayern Munich. The Austrian outfit gained the bragging rights after winning 2-1.
It was intensive match.
First half we are a little bit stressing out. The pass quality was not so good for us.
Bayern is a great opponent every time.
It's a great moment to win.
Eintracht Frankfurt were making their debut, and with 2 goals from Barlik and Hauser, the Germans were too strong for Esperance de Tunis.
It's amazing here in Doha in Qatar.
Tutto bellissimo, non ho mai visto una città così piena di grattacieli e sono felicissimo.
The high buildings and it's great.
Cidade também é bonita, a gente foi na cidade.
Everyone is friendly to us.
Hay muy buena organización, que el trato es muy bueno y el país nos ha sorprendido, la verdad, me está gustando mucho.
È tutto molto bello, dall'ambientazione dell'albergo ai campi, alla struttura del centro tecnico dove abbiamo giocato.
Très belle organisation, un très bon niveau de jeu.
التنظيم على مستوى عالي وعالي جدا. اكسبسيونيل.
بالطبع ده ماهوش غريب على دولة قطر بصراحة، أصبحت هي محل استقطاب عالمي.
Good infrastructure and very good pitches.
The fields are perfect for a soccer team to play on, and I think I want to say thank you to Alkass for building this tournament and just having us here.
What the people do here, they do it professionally, they do it very well.
التنظيم هذا ممتاز جدا من الفندق من أسباير، التنظيم عالي جدا صراحة، بس متوقعين من دولة قطر.
It's a great experience. I like it very much.
Day 2, Real Madrid, 2 times runners-up in the tournament, made their entrance. And some entrance it was. 6-1 they beat Al Ahly of Saudi Arabia. 2 goals apiece from De Valle and Perez, and a goal each for Casas and Sanchez blew Al Ahly away. For midfielder Miguel Perez, it was a man-of-the-match performance, which would lay the foundation for an even greater accolade come the end of the tournament.
Creo que hicimos un gran partido, con mucho ritmo, con mucha velocidad de balón, muy agresivos, buscando la portería del rival en todo momento, y conseguir un resultado así no es fácil, porque el rival era exigente.
Local team and hosts Aspire Academy had played in all 6 tournaments and had managed a 7th place finish at their best in 2013. Their 2-1 victory in their opening match against Raja Casablanca suggested there was better to come in 2017. Kashiwa Reysol of Japan were back for their third appearance. Their journey started against Bayern Munich, who were under pressure to win, having lost their opening encounter. Well known for their phenomenal endurance and high-level technical ability, Kashiwa never failed to impress and were more than a match for Bayern Munich as they edged past the Germans 3-2.
هذه البطولة مصب أنظار كثيرة، وخاصة أن نقل عليها إعلام كثير سواء على السوشيال ميديا سواء خلال قنوات الكاس الرياضية، أيضا حتى الصحف الأجنبية كانت موجودة حاضرة في هذه البطولة، وهناك مركز إعلامي يبث لهم جميع النتائج والمباريات أول بأول.
The first time I played in TV.
Oh yeah, I have seen you on TV. It was a great play, a great match, and you won it. So we are so proud of you, and that's very cool to hear it.
Since the beginning of the tournament, long time ago, I believe we have kept the identity and we kept the quality throughout these years, and the level is very good.
Os pais na Alemanha estão a ver, a família em Portugal está a ver, e assim, claro que está uma pessoa mais, pronto, contente, orgulhosa.
First, I think about the TV, how many people are looking at my game, and yes, I was very nervous.
I can't describe it. It's like you get warm, you get cold. It's fantastic.
This tournament also gives a platform for players to showcase their talents. And what we've seen some of the world's best players come through this tournament. I remember in the early years, Paris Saint-Germain had a player called Kingsley Coman, and we saw him immediately and thought, wow, this guy's got a talent. Suddenly he was there playing for PSG first team. Then he went to Juventus, now with Bayern Munich. Rabiot, who ran the midfield for PSG as well. He was here as part of the tournament. We spotted him and thought, wow, what a talent. Another example, Kennedy, who was with Fluminense, with Chelsea in the Premier League now. Jordan Ayew with Liverpool, who's playing with Bournemouth in the English Premier League. Suddenly you see all these players, you see them first here. I know it's our tagline, we say, see the stars of tomorrow. Well, it's true, you do.
Now I feel like a real star the first time, but it's clear we have to go step by step, but it's a very nice experience for us.
It's just an amazing feeling.
I believe it's one of the best levels that you can have for a youth tournament. We have nice coverage, even on the level of First League of any other European country. We have super slow motions, we have the Ultra, we have the Pico with the pole cam that is giving his very nice shots.
After the match there's a press conference. They are not used to it. It's difficult to sit there and tell something to the press.
It teaches us for the future. It'll help us learn in terms of what to say, how to act in front of the media, and I think taking this into the future, it'll be great for me. Hopefully, when I'm in front of big medias and talking, so I think this will be great. It's a great experience.
All the stuff like the cameras, just the pitches there, and the tournament in Qatar here in Doha. I don't think it's getting better. It's just amazing.
Day 3 of the Alkass International Cup, and AS Roma made their first appearance at the tournament. This type of competition was a new experience for the Italians, and they clearly found out very quickly what it was all about as they came up against a rampant Eintracht Frankfurt, who were 2 up in 7 minutes and went on to win the match 3-0.
First 5-6 minutes, 2 goals. The rest of the game we had a good defense to win at least this game.
A huge clash followed between 2 times winners Paris Saint-Germain and 2 times runners-up Real Madrid. There was little between the two in a really high-paced, intense encounter. Looked like it would finish honours even, but Alexander Frassange popped up in time added on to give PSG the victory.
I think we played great against a tough opponent. I think we kept our composure even though we were 1-0 down.
El cansancio se notó sobre todo en la segunda parte, a partir del minuto 75 se fue notando y bueno.
And we ended up winning 2-1 against Madrid.
Salió muy bien el partido.
Red Bull Salzburg then came up against Kashiwa Reysol. The Austrians were relentless and peppered the Kashiwa goal all game. But Kashiwa's goalkeeper Chiwata was outstanding. He made 28 saves. Looked like Red Bull's luck was all out. But at the 29th time of asking, midfielder Nikola Stosic found a way through. For these young footballers, football is their life. But life is not all about football. Educational visits are part of the experience.
Maybe 2 or 3 players which will get professional players at least. So the school is the most important thing.
I didn't become a football player, then I have a good education and can make a job that makes fun for me and I like.
Os estudos para mim são mesmo importantes porque se o futebol neste caso não der, é como se diz plano B.
We cooperate with other schools together to get the players free of time, and sometimes we leave them at home to make school education and no training.
and it's school as usual between training and matches.
My aim is to help them to become professional football players.
Footballer must have something in the brain, not only play football, so when he is now on the pitch, he must get some high quality answers, like interview or so. It's very important.
After the breakfast, we go 2 hours in class. We have a teacher here, and we do stuff for the school, what we need to do the homeworks or learn for some exams.
Each boy got a learning package from their school, and they have to do it now to complete it in time.
Education is amazing there.
Our philosophy of Red Bull is 49% of sports and 51% learning.
Day 4 was the final day for the group matches that would shape the knockout stage. Paris Saint-Germain came unravelled against Al Ahly, yet it was the French team who progressed into the top half of the draw.
Against Al Ahly, we lost a little focus. We thought we were already qualified, so that we'll take this game easy, and that wasn't the case. Al Ahly came out with a lot of energy, and they pressed us a lot, and I think that kind of threw us off. And I think we just have to go into the next game and just keep composure.
Aspire Academy of Qatar carried on with the momentum from their first win with victory number 2, this time against PSV Eindhoven. Captain Nasser Al-Arak kept his cool as Aspire Academy pounced on a PSV mistake.
Tentamos jogar o nosso futebol e no final acho que, não tendo feito um jogo espetacular, acabamos por ser melhor que o adversário e acho que acabamos por merecer a vitória.
AS Roma needed a win, but could only manage a point against Esperance de Tunis. It was enough for the Africans to proceed, keeping their dream of a tournament win alive.
Gli avversari erano determinati a conseguire il pareggio che avrebbe consentito loro di fare il passaggio del turno. Non siamo riusciti a vincere, però rimane una grandissima esperienza per i nostri ragazzi.
Obviously the players are not used to playing repetitively all the time, so it's important that we recover and they are at the top of their game for every game because they want to impress, because it's a big tournament.
The recovery practically started straight away after the match by the nutritionist strategy, and continue the day after in the pool with postural work, and like behind me some activity, like activity in the pool.
It's important that they relax and they're ready for the next game, which is tomorrow.
طحنا مع اسباير في التور الجاية، معناها باش يكون ماتش صعيب، خاصة تلعب في بلادها وتحت جمهورها. نتصوروا ماتش باش يكون قوي برشا، خاطر احنا زاد عادنا نحبوا نربحوا، نحبوا نوصلوا الحاجة القدام، وان شاء الله تستمتعوا بيه الماتش هذاك.
فريق موتيفي، فريق معناها حاب يمشي لقدام، نحس في الاولاد معناها العزيمه كبيره ياسر.
والله نحن عندنا البلان دو جو نتاعهم، هما عندهم البلان دو جو نتاعنا، نحن باش نلعبوا لعبنا وهما باش يلعبوا لعبهم، هما ربي معاهم ونحن ربي معانا، وروح رياضيه في التيران.
The Alkass International Cup intensified as the quarterfinals got underway.
You know what we want? We want to have the ball, Shabbat. Okay?
يلا يا عمي يلا شوي يلا.
Local team Aspire Academy came up against Esperance de Tunis. The Qatar team were right on their game. With a goal from Ali and a spectacular effort from Youssef, Aspire were on their way to the semi-finals. Gourbouge managed a consolation for the Tunisians.
والحمد لله نفس ما شفت المباراة أدينا ولعبنا بقوة ما عندنا، والحمد لله أول وصول لسباير نصف النهائي، الحمد لله اللعيبة الحمد لله يعطيهم العافية، جاهدوا وقاتلوا في الملعب وسووا كل اللي عليهم الحمد لله.
احنا المباراة ما حضرناش ماتش هنا. جميع تو عملنا رياكسيون باهية، ما حبتناش الكرة، الله غالب. هذيك ظروف الكرة معناها اللي ضيع يقبل. الحمد لله كنا رجال وشرفنا الترجي وشرفنا تونس.
Eintracht Frankfurt were becoming many people's favourites to win the tournament, and you could hardly blame them as they outplayed PSV Eindhoven, winning 3-1. Midfielder Enrique Zauna crowning a wonderful performance with a well-taken goal.
I think we do it good, and it was a very good game from both teams.
The remaining 4 teams in the quarter-finals were to battle it out for a place in the semis. First, Red Bull Salzburg versus PSG. This was a really high-quality match, and the real difference between the two sides was Aminu Mohamed. He scored 2 outstanding goals in the first half. The second was voted the goal of the tournament. That took the wind out of PSG's sails, and despite a solid fight back from the French side, they could never quite get back on top. Ganovic, who had played a brilliant match, put Red Bull Salzburg out of reach.
We are really happy about the win and also tired, but we are glad that we made it to the semi-finals of the tournament.
Kasiwa va a ser un rival muy exigente, juegan muy bien, son muy rápidos, nos van a llevar al límite. Luego si nos clasificamos, pues mucho mejor.
It was hard to believe that anyone could top the third quarter-final. Enter Real Madrid and Kass International Cup. Spanish Giants went 2 goals clear after another majestic performance from midfielder Miguel Perez. His brace seemed to be enough, but Kass International Cup weren't finished. They had a star as well, called Mori. His goals in the 65th and 90th minute sent the tie into a penalty shootout. A horrific experience for the players, but great entertainment for the fans. Onodera and Yamashita became the unfortunate players to miss from the spot for the Japanese, as Real Madrid made no mistakes at all.
Un juego de emociones, al final muy emocionante. Creo que con el 2-0 teníamos el partido controlado y estábamos bien. Un error grave les ha metido en el partido y ahí sí que hemos sufrido. Ya la agresividad que teníamos la primera parte de apretar, de robar, llegábamos un segundo tarde, ellos podían hacer su juego y hemos sufrido.
La segunda parte nosotros hemos acusado bastante el físico y hemos dejado jugar a ellos, lo que les ha proporcionado bastante juego a ellos.
En el extra time pues nos ha llevado los penaltis y ahí ya hemos tenido la suerte de ganar.
It's not just about the football played out on the field, it's an opportunity for the players to immerse themselves in a new culture.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm the first time here in the desert, and yeah, it's amazing to see how the wind blows up in the desert, the sand, and it's very cool. I take a lot of pictures here, and I love it here.
Okay, we are here to play football first, so but I have to say now, in this moment, the lights, the circumstances here, this is a really great place, the desert.
We are in the semi-final and now we want to win the tournament. So it's very important to play as a team and then we can win this game.
Pues yo creo que es un equipo bastante duro, fuerte en el duelo aéreo y yo creo que va a ser un partido muy disputado también.
Va a ser un juego muy táctico porque Real Madrid es un equipo que tiene mucho la pelota y tenemos que destruir este juego.
Nos va a exigir otro tipo de partido, pero bueno, yo siempre confío en mis jugadores.
It's one of the best teams in the world, but we want to win this game.
We were down to the last four. First to play for a place in the final were Eintracht Frankfurt against Real Madrid. Real couldn't have started any better. They caught the Germans cold and were 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes, thanks to goals from De Bla and Garre. Justin Cabaya hit back for Eintracht Frankfurt, but they were always playing catch-up. Real Madrid booked a place in the final for the third time when Sanchez struck with a third goal in the 75th minute.
El Eintracht es un equipo muy físico que tiene jugadores arriba muy rápidos.
Sabíamos que iba a ser un partido muy difícil, pero que nosotros jugando como sabemos y haciendo todo bien podíamos conseguir la victoria.
We're thinking from game to game, so now we're just 100% focused on Aspire. Then after this game we can focus either on the game for the third place or the final.
It's the first time that Aspire Academy reached the semi-finals, so the motivation is high. What we are trying to do is to keep them on the track, to be focused with can be our way to understand the opponent and to try to win.
It was a huge day for local team Aspire Academy as they faced FC Red Bull Salzburg. The Austrians started very strongly and in the 20th minute, Dominik Szoboszlai put them ahead. But this sparked a fire in the bellies of Aspire. It was time for the Qatar-based academy to make history. And Abdul Rashid was the player to set them on that path when he equalised just before the hour mark. Then in the 78th minute, Felix Strauss was adjudged to have fouled Sabai in the area and the penalty was awarded. It was time for the captain, Alarak, to step up and slot away the penalty. Aspire Academy were in the final.
The game was tough. At the beginning I thought that we were going to lose, but I guess there was hope.
We learn from every game, and we played against Bayern Munich, against PSG, so it was a great experience for us, and the tournament is not finished, we have one game more. Yeah, we will go on.
Acreditar numa forma de jogar, uma forma de trabalhar, tentá-la pô-la em prática e, apesar das adversidades, continuar a insistir no processo e no final fomos felizes.
The players, they work hard, and the hard work could bring luck as well. So, alhamdulillah.
É a primeira vez que uma equipa da Aspire passava aos quartos de final, era a primeira vez que uma equipa da Aspire ganhava 2 jogos. Neste momento já passamos, não ganhamos 2 nem 3, já vamos com 4. Não só passamos os quartos de final, como ultrapassamos as meias finais. Acho que deve ser motivo de orgulho para toda a academia.
Football has the ability to transcend international barriers, politics and even war. With difficult times facing the people of Syria, the Alkass International Cup was honoured to welcome a Syrian Dreams team, along with the Chapecoense under-17 team from Brazil, whose first team perished in an aircraft disaster last November. For these youngsters, it was about looking to a brighter future.
رؤية الشيخة حصة بنت خليفة آل ثاني اللي هو كان مشروع شافت ناس بيلعبوا كرة قدم اللي هو قزازة الماء، فبعدها سوت كونفرنس في قطر والسباير تبنت فكرة انها تروح تشوف اللاجئين في المخيمات.
أكيد أنا مبسوط كثير وأنا فخور إني ألعب مع حلم سوريا وأمثل سوريا والمخيم واللاجئين.
هذول طبعا الشباب اللي هم بتشوفون الحلم السوري، هذول من منظمات كثيرة، من يمكن حالات إنسانية. لو الواحد راح وعاش الوضع في المخيمات وشاف بعض يعني أنا زرتهم في بيوتهم، شفت مآسي في هالمخيمات، يعني كل واحد فيهم قصة من هالشباب. فلما بلغتهم بالفكرة فكانوا مش مصدقين، لأنهم دائما بيسمعوا هالكلام من ناس كثير.
يعني جابت لي السعادة، كنا يعني ما نلعب كنا نتمنى نطلع على الملعب هذا، هسه يعني صرنا نلعب عليه ونلعب مع فرق عالمية.
كانوا في كآبة كبيرة، ولكن من كرة القدم ومن بطولة سباير في قطر تحسنت نفسياتهم، وحتى تحسنت نفسيات أهلهم، أبائهم، أمهاتهم، إخوانهم، تحسنت نفسياتهم لدرجة كبيرة. كانوا واصلين لحد الصفر في الكآبة، ولكن كرة القدم متعتهم، وانتم شايفينهم زي باقي فرق وأطفال العالم أصبحوا.
حلمي الكبير إني أصير ألعب مع نادي وأهلي يطلعوا من معاناة المخيم.
بفتخر إني بلعب مع الفريق هذا، مع فريق حلم سوريا.
A oportunidade aí para alguns aí, vamos lá, vamos mostrar serviço. 1, 2, 3, já me conhecer!
Foi a primeira equipe a viajar de avião depois do trágico acidente, foi a nossa, né? Então, queira ou não queira, foi o primeiro trauma que a gente está trabalhando em relação a isso, né?
É uma sensação incrível, né? A gente tá podendo representar o clube depois de tudo isso que passou, né? E com isso é muito aprendizado. A gente vem aqui, conhece muitos lugares e principalmente um estilo novo de jogo, né? É uma experiência incrível que eu acho que cada um vive aqui desde que chegou.
É um passo muito importante na formação deles, né? É uma realidade bem maior da que eles até próprio imaginam, estrutura, que a gente acabou conhecendo hoje aqui, né? Nessa estadia. Os amigos que a gente fez por aqui, então isso valeu muito a pena essa nossa passagem. A gente trabalhando e fazendo isso bem feito, a gente está honrando as pessoas que se foram. É difícil até falar porque a gente lembra dos companheiros entrando no quadra e no campo. É complicado para nós ainda falar do assunto, mas a gente a cada dia vai quebrando uma barreira e com certeza nos alegrando, a gente vai estar alegrando eles também onde quer que esteja.
The day of the final. Real Madrid chasing their first title, having lost in 2 finals, up against Aspire Academy of Qatar, making history, having reached the final. Could they match the heroics of their sister academy, Football Dreams of Senegal, who had won the tournament twice? Cautious beginning to the match, but as each minute passed, the tension was building. There was a feeling of crescendo. Real Madrid were in the ascendancy, but Aspire Academy were fighting hard, not prepared to yield. Then in the 79th minute, an unfortunate mix-up in the area when Aspire failed to clear the danger. Midfielder Simal pounced and put Real Madrid one step closer to lifting the trophy. It would have been a cruel way to lose a final, but nobody would begrudge Real Madrid's success, as Manuel Casas made the victory certain with a touch of pure class.
Way out, what a goal! What a goal from Casas!
Real Madrid were winners of the Alkass International Cup 2017. It was time for a Spanish fiesta.
Quase aos 90 deu para acreditar que poderíamos fazer algo diferente. Jogamos contra, se calhar, uma das melhores equipas do mundo, contra dos melhores jogadores do mundo. Temos de ser realistas, fizemos o que pretendíamos, que era jogar o jogo pelo jogo. Ganharam, foram melhores.
La euforia de haber ganado el torneo es increíble. Pues es una experiencia para todos nosotros y la verdad que es un orgullo para llevando esta camiseta y este escudo que se lo merece.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. طبعا شعوري انا جدا فرحان بوصول الفريقين مهمين جدا، ريال مدريد واسباير اكاديمي للنهائي، وابارك لريال مدريد فوزهم ببطوله، وان شاء الله يوفق ان شاء الله الاسباير اكاديمي الموسم النسخه الجايه ان شاء الله. ما في شك ان هدف البطوله هذه هي الاحتكاك المدارس الكرويه، واستفدنا الحمد لله رب العالمين ان اسباير استفادوا من هاي التجربه ووصلوا للنهائي في النسخه السادسه. ما في شك ان شاء الله نستمر لين نوصل القمه ان شاء الله.